Hello, I'm drinking Spring from Treehouse. They have these seasonal double IPAs. Spring, autumn, summer, winter. Summer is the one that I've always thought was the best. I think maybe autumn I thought was the worst. Autumn and winter. This one, I guess I haven't done a video review, or I did a video review years ago and haven't uploaded it, and it's just lost somewhere, maybe in my phone. Still. So this one has a very pale malt bill. It's funny, they accidentally made pale malt one word on the label. It just says pale malt bill, doesn't say anything about oats or wheat, maybe. But a huge dose of Warrior, Amarillo, Mosaics, and Citra. So, Warrior and Amarillo, more old school hops, and then, of course, Mosaics and Citra, the king and queen of American hops. Have been for a while. This is, it doesn't say the strength, but I think it's like 7.9. Yeah, they've had the same can design for a long time. I don't know why they don't put the strength on there. And this is canned, oh gosh, what's the date today? About a week ago, I guess. So let's do it. I had a can of this a few days ago when I was a little bit more sick. Now, I feel like I'm probably going to be able to give it a fair assessment. There you are. The light right now is making this look, I don't know, not ultra super duper pale. Oh, it's not ultra super hazy. That's weird. That's what's happening. When something's really hazy, it seems to catch the light and look more pale, more yellow. This one, you can't really see a shadow from my finger, but when I put it up to the light here, I can see my finger shadow through there, that's kind of weird actually, especially for a really fresh Treehouse beer. I wonder why this one didn't end up being as hazy. I'll see if I can stir around some of the bottom, but in the meantime, it smells good. It smells very bright, floral, fresh. Yeah, nice big aroma and complex. I really like when they throw in Warrior, Amarillo, or like Columbus into one of these Treehouse IPAs. It always just gives you more complexity. Like there's a little bit of a piney, dank, old-fashioned thing in there. Grapefruity, but it's also got peach, lots of juicy orange. A little bit of a slight grassy thing. But it seems like each one of those hops like really contributes a specific flavor and fruitiness. Or aroma, I should say. They say tangerines, pomelos, and cantaloupe. I should get a pomelo, which is like a giant, milder grapefruit, I think. I guess I can see the melon too. The Treehouse yeast profile is in there, but it's a little more subtle. This isn't quite as creamsicle-y. It's more just lots of different fruits. And there's a little bit of an over-hopped sort of thing I get. It's something that reminds me of when I have like some other breweries that make hazy IPAs and it's like kind of over dry hopped and like it just smells like it's going to be a little harsh or coarse or something like that. We'll see. And maybe this one's just got a little bit of a chalky thing to it. Just kind of a vegetal, not exactly like old leafy smell, but just not lacking on the greens when you really get it, your nose in there, and then when you finally drink it, there's a green dank element to this one. Maybe my palate has just come back, but this seems like it's really aromatic, really flavorful. But that is just how double IPAs, I guess they should be. But this is tasting really great. Yeah, the mouthfeel is not blowing my mind. It has a little bit of a bite to it. But it keeps it drinkable. It's very juicy, but it's not too sweet. It's got some bitterness in there. Thanks for the Warrior and Amarillo. It has a little bit of a old school type IPA bitter finish, which I don't mind at all. Yeah, it makes it be a good spring beer, I guess. Let's see if I can get a little more haze in there. Is there more in the bottom? Yeah, I don't have enough out of the can yet to see the bottom. Did that add haze? Maybe a teeny bit, but it's still kind of a dark orange gold color. Yeah, maybe add a little more haze. Head's pretty nice. Bubbles aren't popping too fast. The body's maybe a little bit lighter, maybe in part because of the lower turbidity. And there's just some kind of earthy, sappy, resinous, sort of piney bitterness that is kind of fun. It just sets it apart from a lot of Treehouse IPAs. And people who say that they don't like hazy IPAs, drink this one. It's crisp, it's clean, has some bitterness, has some nice hop complexity, dank sappiness. It's good. I give it a 4.25.